Good evening, world. Welcome to yet again another episode of Tag TV. This is episode 8, and my name is Mckenzie. Very honored and glad to be a part of your evening. Now, I'll tell you what, we've got some good news today. Yes, it is Mother's Day, and we have officially gotten a partnership with Prudential Uganda. So thank you so much, Prudential, for making this possible as we celebrate the shepherds of our society. I'm talking about the mothers in Uganda. Today, we have a whole lineup of amazing women that have actually brought a great cultural, iconic look into what it means to be a mother. From Sylvia Allibhai, from Zari Hassan, from all the amazing women around Africa and the whole world. Today, it is a day for you to sit back and relax and enjoy all that and more. And speaking about more, we have Lilian and the Sundowners. So basically, this is your home for Mother's Day entertainment. That exclusive performance will be coming through for you much later on. And just to kick it off right now, we have a duo. Now, these are amazing ladies. One of them has been a face of Uganda for a very long time. Halima Namakula and Rachel K. Yes, Rachel K is in town and she's been doing music. Halima has been doing music since day one. So we wanted to find out how this duo is working out. Celebrating Mother's Day, here is Halima and Chiwanuka.
Hello everyone, thank you for that. As the mother of the nation, the challenges that parents are facing these days is balancing home and work. It's very tough when you are working and also you have children at home. It's very, very tough. They don't get time to take care of their children, to teach them the culture, the norms. And long time ago, for us, we used to sit, as women, we used to sit home, take care of the children, cook for the husband, while the husbands are working. But these days, we have to work together, and the children are missing out a lot. So the parents are leaving all the work to the teachers. That's what the challenge, that's where I see the challenge is. And how I manage my character as an individual is tough because I have so many characters. I am a mother, I am a musician, I am a humanitarian, I am a businesswoman. But as a mother, I make sure my children knows my role when I'm at home. And as a musician, I act as the public want to perceive me. And as a businesswoman, when I'm at my office, I am the boss. I show my leadership. And as a humanitarian, that's where my soft spot is. I want to make sure that all women are treated well at home and at work. I want to make sure that our young girls grow up to be respected in the communities. I want to make sure that the boys grow up knowing they have to respect their women when they get married. And how did I raise successful children? Well, it was easy. They picked up my good habits and they flew high with confidence. And that is Mama Halima, the mother of the nation.
Some of the things that I praise about my mom, there's so many things. She's kind, she's loving, she's generous, she is compassionate, she's a great cook, and I think any child, kids would be so happy to have a mom like her. And some of the advice that I can give out right now on Mother's Day, I know we're all in lockdown, everybody's home, but there's so many things that you can do at home for your mom. It's the little things that matter, that go a long way. You can give your mom a massage, you can cook for your mom, you can do each other's nails, you guys can watch movies together, read books.
Are you still gonna cook?
Maybe I'll give you a massage.
Yeah, you are not gonna cook.
I'll give you a massage on Mother's Day. But yes, little things that matter, that go a long way. And guys, just be safe and happy Mother's Day. I chose this song because she is a simple girl.
Ooh.
la 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 la. I'm just a simple girl. I do what I can do to live a simple life. I smile simply, I dress simply, 'cause I'm a simple girl. Oh, yeah.
It's Mother's Day, and Tag TV Live is bringing to you the best celebration online. Now, we are heading to an amazing family. This woman, she's known as Mama Eggs, and Eggs is actually an abbreviation of all her children. How amazing is it to plan your future and actually see it right in your household? Here is Dora Mwima.
Hi everyone, Dora Mwima here, CEO and founder of the Dora Mwima Foundation and business partner with Den and Liberty Kids. Happy Mother's Day! Happy Mother's Day, guys! And you must be looking at me and saying, what is this woman so happy about? Why is she so excited? I mean, we're in a lockdown. The kids are frustrating and stressing me out. When are the schools going to reopen? When are we going to have our normal life back? And when is this lockdown going to be lifted? I can understand the frustration. And something that I've learned during this lockdown is to just appreciate every single thing. Like, I stopped complaining, I stopped stressing out, and I have just decided to be slow to anger and abide in love, especially due to the fact that 24/7, we're not moving out of the house. Rarely am I up and about the way I used to be. I am right here under this roof 24/7 with my kids. Yes, it can get frustrating. Yes, it can get stressing. But you know what? In everything you need to give thanks. I have decided to look at the positive side of this because I believe like every single challenge or downfall in life is something beautiful. So I'm looking at this as a way of bonding and getting to know my kids better, honestly speaking, because being a business lady, I'm out of the house by like 7 a.m. I'm back like at 6 p.m. So this is like a golden opportunity for me to bond more and to just experience more of motherhood with my kids. So I am definitely embracing this lockdown. My Mother's Day message will be going out to that woman out there who has been trying to conceive for a very long time. She's seated there, she's watching these videos, she is reading those Mother's Day messages that we are all sharing with each other, and she's asking and wondering, when is it going to be my time? When am I going to be called a mother? My message to you is that you might not have carried a child, you might not have birthed a child, but I know you have a mother's heart, and one day too soon God will bless your womb. Happy Mother's Day, and happy Mother's Day to all the gorgeous, sexy looking and fabulous mothers out there.
It's Tag TV Live when we're celebrating the MVPs of our household. I'm talking about the mothers, yes, the nurturers, the educators, and in most cases, the providers and the protectors. Now, here is one that is literally all those in one. She's an MVP, and not just an MVP on the court. She's also a captain of the national basketball team, and also the captain of the JKL Dolphins, one of the very best teams, and they have won trophy after trophy. So you wonder, is she bringing those trophies at home, and how is she using those to influence her homestead, especially her daughter? So here is Flirsh Okecho giving us her MVP story as a mother.
What is more challenging, being an MVP on court or mommy at home? Well, I have to go with being a mommy at home because it's not about winning or losing. It's about being the best version of myself, the best person I can be, the best example I can be to raise another human being. And that alone is always pressure on its own, even if it's the best job in the world. None of us predicted this, but nevertheless, as moms, we always have a way of taming every single, problem that comes our way. And this as well we shall overcome. A child is born as an empty vessel, and it's up to us to instill the values or what we know as values into the child. What better time to do this than this period? We are with our children 24/7. We can get to teach them a lot of things. We can get to see what they do at school, learn what they do at school. And I feel this period, however much a lot of people are dying, and I'm really sorry about that, we can treat it as a blessing in disguise, so to say, and spend time with our children, love them, teach them, nurture them. This is a message from me. I'm wishing you all a happy Mother's Day. Stay blessed, stay home, stay safe.
It's still Tag TV Live now. We are celebrating mothers from all over Uganda. There's some women that have been a very strong face on a single daily basis. You see them on the screens, you hear them on radio. And this lady here that is coming up next is not just only a stay-home mom, but she's also managed to put this into some serious work. She's the public relations officer of Radio City 97 FM, and she's also become one of the most sought-out MCs. She goes by the name of Peace Menya, and here is her lockdown story as a mother.
Hello everyone, my name is Peace Menya, the Public Relations and Marketing Manager at Radio City 97 FM. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all mothers out there a happy Mother's Day. I have learned quite a number of lessons during this lockdown, and one of them has been patience and physically and emotionally being present with my children. I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old who require my attention 24/7, and that can be overwhelming. But I've learned to take a moment, breathe, and just be present and just be patient with them, because all they want is to feel loved, is to know that they're secure, no matter what, even if they make mistakes, to just know that you will love them through it all. So, my message to all mothers out there is stay strong. You're doing amazing. You're a strong woman. You're a wonderful woman, and we need a lot more of you out there. So happy Mother's Day.
COVID-19 has taught us that it's important to be prepared, as uncertainty might strike at any time. If you wish to learn more about how to protect your family, then please apply for Prudential's free COVID-19 diagnosis benefit. Prudential will provide a cash benefit to you and your family should you unfortunately be diagnosed with COVID-19. To register for our free COVID-19 diagnosis cover, please visit www.prudential.ug/together. This offer is open to all Ugandans who register before 31st May 2020. COVID-19 can be prevented by following good hygiene, so remember to frequently wash your hands for 20 seconds. And keep a safe distance.
Prudential. Let's face life together. Turinawe.
Performing from Tag Studios, ladies and gentlemen, it is Lilian and the Sundowners with a special Mother's Day exclusive performance for Tag TV.
Hi everybody, hope you're well. My name is Lilian Babazi. I'm here with the Sundowners. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, Mommy. Happy Mother's Day to you, Mama. And a big shout out to Tag TV for having us over to do something special for all the mothers out there. We hope you enjoy what we have prepared for you. And before we get started into my music, we want to do something special for all you moms out there. So this is Mama. Loving you is like food to my soul. Yes, it is. To my soul. To my soul. Yeah. Loving you is like food to my soul. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. This is an oldie but goodie. We hope you enjoy this one. This is Dagala. Hey! tada songa ninda na sunga anchimani nchoja olusino tada nanu yomoya mekala no nyamba tindiwa kajanja siriwa kajanja kwano kwa kunuma nakira motima nekukwasa ekuwa mulamu na mutwalo resikula gekonendwala dontulo netumbula jagala mpulira njagala mpuno tulo sebo teka mumutima go jagala mpulira njagala mpuno tulo lero teka mumutima go jagala mpulira njagala mpuno tulo sebo teka mumutima go jagala mpulira njagala mpuno tulo lero teka mumutima go akawungezi enjuba bwekena olonchimanya kunzibiririre ekiro mutumbi ebirotono byesomba wempawamuka lwemmanya nti ndinzika bwebukyakamaca omusonone gwemmemula nagone gumbabula shiraba mbikirira wakitonyamba ndobireka byoberakola noteka wanisiside nontasa chakala tulo oh baby umutima wo notulo lero jagala mpulira njagala mpuno tulo umutima wo wadde bulicho musana nekutaka wadde buzibo mwezi nekugana okuja ndikulinda paka bolikyusa okusalawo nga nze bwe nasalawo olinga medicine olinga magician omanyi ekindwaza baby yesterday save us even today save again and tomorrow umutima wo baby kuba chakala tulo baby kuba senteka umutima gwo baby kuba chakala tulo chakala tulo umutima gwo yeah, yeah.
It is Tag TV Live, and please do check out our YouTube page and subscribe if you haven't. If you're watching this on Facebook, gladly follow us. So this is still going on. There's a lot more that will be unfolded. A lot of people are wondering how far this will go with Tag TV Live on a Sunday. Well, just be guaranteed we have a lot more in stock. Because let's be honest, COVID has changed. It's a whole new normal right now. Now, speaking about a whole new normal, you wonder if you were pregnant and this time right now, how would you handle things? Well, one woman that managed to get that together, managed to pull out of that situation and give birth to an amazing baby boy, with of course the help of her husband, Andrew Kavura. Here is Flavia Tumusime Kavura telling us how it feels to be a new mother, but not just a new mother, a new COVID mother. Here it is.
Yeah. Commercial break. Hi Tag TV, welcome to my home and happy Mother's Day to everybody watching who's a mom in any way, because I've learned that being a mother, yes, can come biologically, or you can just be a guardian. So whoever is playing that role, big or small, happy Mother's Day. My name is Flavia Tumusime. I'm a journalist with NTV Uganda and also Capital Radio, and I'm also a digital content creator, and I've added the role of mom to someone who's really grabbing onto my clothes, Liam Ahawe Kabura. He's a month old, surprisingly. Yeah, he's a Good Friday baby. He's very healthy and happy, and yes, I had a child during the COVID-19 times. I mean, that's a story to tell. Listen, it's been tough, especially since our frontliners, especially the nurses and doctors, are working overtime. I mean, my gynecologist, my doctor specifically, had to pull in I don't know how many hours at work, and I saw how hard it was for him to pull shifts for other doctors and still take care of us as patients, and still the nurses, the midwives. I mean, a big kudos to people who are in the medical world who are still doing their best, despite the fact that it's less resources, less time, less arms to help them. So having a baby during COVID times was not easy. My experience was not easy. First, there's anxiety because you don't know when you're leaving home how the situation is going to be. Then two, you know that the hospitals are understaffed because movement, it's lockdown. And just the anxiety that your friends and family can't come to visit you, can't come to see the baby, you can't have the same support you would have had before. So that has been tough. Although the upside is, now that I'm home and nobody can come visit me, I've had enough time to reflect, do my own things, to sleep. Okay, sleep is a lie. But I think it's actually a blessing in disguise. By the time people can come to see the baby and me, I'll probably have settled. So yeah, that's been my experience. But yeah, the baby's doing quite well. Feeds and sleeps and poops. It's not what babies do. Being a first-time mom, I'm trying to take it all in. There's lots of stories to tell about postpartum depression. My good God, 1 minute you're crying, the next minute you're eating, the next minute you're sleeping. But it's wonderful nonetheless. Hey, buddy. Hey. Okay. I'm coming. But yeah, happy Mother's Day to everybody. My advice and message to all mothers out there, I mean, I've only done this for a month, but I would say the nurturing instinct is there. It's natural. I feel like everything has been natural for me to do, but I think I'd like to speak more on the people who play the role to nurture people. So whether you're a biological mother or not, as long as you're raising someone, I'd just like to tell you that you're doing a great job. I think it's hard to hear because there's a lot of guilt. Am I doing the right thing? Am I raising them right? Am I becoming a better person? Sorry, boo-boo. Am I becoming a better person for them as well? And just to hear that you're doing a great job, no matter what the resources are, no matter who you are, no matter who you're raising, you're doing a great job. Let's stop the whole telling you need to do this, do that. You know, your instincts know and prove you right, and you're doing a great job. That's my message to you. Happy Mother's Day, and thank you so much to Tag TV, Talent Africa Group. Bye. Hey, buddy.
2020, or as commonly known now as 2020, is becoming a very, very weird time for all of us. But for some reason, there's some households that I would imagine it's laughter all through. The Idringi household has so much energy. You can see it through the social media on a daily basis, and you wonder how the woman of the house gets to put all that in the container of her as a mother. Here is Daphne Idringi telling us how she's handling the Idringis in that household.
Hi everyone, I'm Daphne Idringi, a 28-year-old mother of 3 very beautiful children, a procurement manager at Share Solutions, as well as a silent partner. And Share Solutions Africa is an events company. It deals with every kind of event. Plus, I'm the CEO of Rainbow Cosmetics. It deals with natural products, both for hair and skin. And basically, I'm a mother and a wife and a businesswoman. The usual for every mother, I guess. You wake up in the morning, make sure the house is in order, make sure your kids are fed and ready to go to school. That is if school is in the picture. Unlike now during COVID, where you have to stick around and play with the kids, and it's a bit different now. But the routines are usually the same. So you wake up and probably go to the kitchen, cook for your husband, check on the groceries, go shopping, have fun with the kids. Yeah, that's it basically. For starters, there is no manual of motherhood, of how to be a good mother, or what you should watch or read or follow to be a good mother. So it's basically instinct. So for me, I would say I've been following a lot of what my mother did for me. Just be there for your kids, be their hero. I think I've done a good job being my kids' best friend. So they trust me a lot that they can tell me anything. That is something I'm very proud of. Plus, I somehow go back to the traditional way of caning. I don't let them go do things and think they'll get away with it, which is a good thing as well. Mothers, I want to thank them. I want to thank them for being heroes to their children. I want to thank them for standing by their children and loving them unconditionally. You know, being a mother is like getting a piece of yourself, and you can actually see it moving around, and all you have to do is protect and guide it. So every mother out there, I want to thank you for loving your children and always love your children, and I want to thank you for being our heroes. So happy Mother's Day to everyone, and I love you so much. Have a blessed day.
Welcome to your hottest destination.
Playing Kampala's biggest tunes.
Awesomeness in full blast.
Your maximum music station.
97 FM.
97 FM. This
is Radio City.
As we celebrate mothers, don't forget that we are brought to you by Prudential Uganda, and it's about just supporting each and every single mother in their capacities, whichever capacity it is. Now, there are some mothers who have amazing support from their husbands. This one here should not lie to us. I think the Nawisos have just decided to become one in the most amazing way you can see it. Their children, amazing energy. But here is Eleanor and how she has managed to get that together. So hey, as we celebrate Mother's Day, the actors, the actress, the producers, the directors are coming out to let us know how they properly put everything in their household in a timeline that we are able to appreciate. Here it is.
Hi, so as a mother, I've learned so much during this quarantine, especially with cooking recipes and baking. A lot of baking has been going on. My advice to the mothers out there, I know Mother's Day is here and you must be having a blast, but my advice to mothers out there would be always remember your health, because it begins with you. Make sure you work out, keep healthy, eat healthy, and get time for yourself always. Get help every time you need help. Don't act like a superhero. Get help when you need it with the kids, with the chores, so you can get back and relax and get enough rest. But above all, exercise and hydrate. That way you keep young and fresh. Happy Mother's Day.
Uganda's #1 trend-setting woman for the past, I don't know how many years, Judith Heard. She's well known around the whole continent, but in Uganda she has set her foot as one of the women that is a go-to for fashion, a go-to for the trends. But also each and every single morning on our Snapchat, you see her dropping kids at school. Her motherhood is on another level. We want to find out how she's handling all that during the lockdown. So here is JH, also known as Judith Heard.
If my kids were to celebrate me, I think they would celebrate my strength, because they have seen their mother break down day and night and still come out as a very gorgeous, strong, courageous fighter woman. Yes, so they would celebrate my strength. How is motherhood being in the Judith Heard household? Oh my God. Yes, it has been very challenging. Having given birth at a very young age, I wasn't ready. I had to learn things step by step. So motherhood has been challenging, but it's the best achievement that I claim always, because every woman dreams of being a mother. What message do I have for other mothers during the pandemic? I would say stay strong, believe in God, sit your kids down, talk to them about what's happening, teach them to pray, and teach them to have hope. Remember, we're in this together and we're gonna overcome this together. So dear mothers out there, during this pandemic, remember to protect your kids. This is the time when anything could happen. Remember, there are rape cases going on every day and night. There's sexual assault cases that are increasing during the pandemic. Protect you, boys and girls. May God keep protecting you and may God bless you. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay home. God bless.
COVID-19 has taught us that it's important to be prepared as uncertainty might strike at any time. If you wish to learn more about how to protect your family, then please apply for Prudential's free COVID-19 diagnosis benefit. Prudential will provide a cash benefit to you and your family should you unfortunately be diagnosed with COVID-19. To register for our free COVID-19 diagnosis cover, please visit www.prudential.ug/together. This offer is open to all Ugandans who register before 31st May 2020. COVID-19 can be prevented by following good hygiene, so remember to frequently wash your hands for 20 seconds and keep a safe distance.
Prudential. Let's face life together. Turinawe.
I just go back on my feet, but then I get lost in you. Hands on the bright cheese, still I get shocked by you. You must have put a spell on me. I'm alphabetically stuck on you. For you, this bit me I go be. Hear me sing to you, got me singing like I-O. Baby, be my boo. Now you're my one, I got one put two. You got me singing like I-O. Baby, be my boo. Now you're my one, I got one put two. Baby, you give me fever. On Suna like a guitar, on Cuba like a hit song. I'm absolutely into you. I wanna be with you all day. I wanna play hide and seek love. I wanna kiss you The name of that song is I-A-E-O. Ooh, it's a new song. Yeah, that was a new song called I-A-O. This next one is called Smile. Goes out to all the parents out there. Yes, happy Mother's Day once again. We're live at Tag TV. Okay. Whenever I'm down and there's no one around, I think about your smile. It keeps me going for a while, yeah, yeah, yeah. 'Cause you give me strength when I'm feeling weak. You bring me joy, you chase away my blues. All I'm asking of you is smile for me. Smile. Urasekaneza kanduka bandamwiza unyeretse ibyiza. Urasekaneza kanduka bandamwiza unyeretse ibyiza. And when you're down, oh, wipe away your frown, oh, and I'll catch you when you fall, yeah, I'll be there when you call, and I'll give you strength when you're feeling weak, and I'll bring you joy, I'll chase away your blues. All I'm asking of you is smile for me. Smile. Yeah. Unyeretse ibyiza. Urasekaneza, yeah. Uri mwiza. Why don't you smile for me? Oh, smile, smile, smile. Hey, uri mwiza, yeah. Hey, so every day I thank the Lord. Asante, for giving me someone like you. Asante, Baba. Never ever will I feel lonely again. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Uri mwiza, oh, smile for me, yeah. Uri mwiza, oh, smile, yeah, yeah, yeah. Uri mwiza, oh, urasekaneza, yeah. Yeah, uri mwiza, oh, hey, urasekaneza, uri mwiza, unyeretse ibyiza. Urasekaneza, uri mwiza, yeah. Urasekaneza, uri mwiza, yeah. Unyeretse ibyiza.
Well, here we go. Still a lot more coming through for you as we celebrate Tag TV Live Mother's Day. Now, here's a woman that I think should adopt me because seriously, Crystal Newman, no one cooks better than her. At least on Instagram, I would love to test a little bit of that because her kitchen just shows how amazing a mother she has been to her children. It's just amazing to see that as an icon you would want to follow. But can we all handle? We want to know how this works out. Crystal Newman is beyond just being in the kitchen. She has an amazing radio career. Her YouTube channel has been amazing, brought so many people out of their stories. But not just only that, in 2011, she was Mrs. Uganda. So she does know how it is to be a Ugandan mother. I would wonder, how is she handling this situation and how can she maybe express this to us on a general? Here it is, Crystal Newman.
Hi, I am Crystal Newman, a television, radio, online personality, YouTube host, corporate MC, passionate foodie, and proud mother of 3 beautiful children. I have 2 daughters and a son. And thank you for inviting me, Talent Africa. It's very exciting to be on Tag TV today. I'd like to wish all the mothers watching a very happy Mother's Day. And when I say moms, I mean all the women who are playing the role of a mom in whatever way, to children or young adults. It could be as a guardian, it could be as an aunt, it could be as a grandmother. It's not an easy job. I always say this, there is no manual. Each child is different. How you handle them is different, and how you motivate them as well is very different. Now, I've been asked before how I can get my kids to see the different sides of me, let's say the public personality and then the mom. I think it's pretty easy. I'm a pretty strict mom. I believe in discipline and I believe in tons of love. Lots of affection, but also boundaries and responsibility. So I try to make sure I do that, and I think it's very clear to them who mommy is. I set goals for my children, and I try to make sure that I look at their passions and how I can help them thrive in those different areas. So in terms of the mummy that they see on TV, that is not the mummy they see at home. In fact, whenever they say, mommy on TV, or mommy, we watched you, I'm always like, yeah, but you see me first thing in the morning every single day without any makeup. Now, at this time, during lockdown, I know that for many people, loss of privacy is a little painful. I can say for myself, it's been quite the learning curve because I enjoy to spend time by myself. I used to go out for a movie to the cinema, or I'd have lunch by myself, or sometimes have dinner, coffee by myself, and that would be my time, my quiet time. And I'm missing that right now. I know for a lot of moms, it's not been easy having to learn how to be a teacher. If you know how to homeschool your kids, props to you. It is not easy. You need a world of patience. I need bucket loads of patience, and I have to say, one of the things you can do is not put too much pressure on yourself. You're not a trained teacher. If you are, well, then I'm not talking to you. But if you're not a trained professional teacher, you can just do the best that you can. And remember that for kids, learning is not only about school. Learning is not only from a classroom. Learning is also survival skills, basic skills. What a lot of people used to do back in the day as home economics. Many schools have lost that art. So that's where, as moms, we step in. So during lockdown, I've been trying to make sure that I have my kids a lot more hands-on in different areas and exploring their different passions. I try to make sure they spend time out of the house, away from gadgets, away from TV, away from laptops. It's not easy. I know for a lot of people, it's kind of the easiest thing to just give into, but if you can, try to make sure that you set aside time for reading or time for puzzles, because I try to do that. We play Scrabble, we play Monopoly, and we have a lot of books, word games. Even the online games that I have right now are like math games, reading games, but they find those exciting. Also, I'm trying to get them to use, different skills. So what special message do I have for other mothers out there during this pandemic? Well, hang in there. Don't lose your mind. But on a serious note, I know the lockdown has been very frustrating for a lot of months. especially if you are also playing the role of teacher right now. Homeschooling moms, you have all my respect. If you're a trained professional, well, we shall not forgive you. But just hang in there. Remember that as much as you want your child to learn as much as they would at school, it's a very different time, very different environment. Now, if the lockdown has taught us anything, I would say that anyone and everyone needs to know how to cook. You don't have to be a chef, but you need to know how to feed yourself. There are a lot of people who are living out of takeaways or just, food that you can take home, or someone was coming in to cook for you every day. Now, that is a basic skill that I'm trying to make sure that all my children learn. My son included. He knows how to make pancakes. He knows how to make French toast because he loves his eggs. And I'm trying to get him involved in baking. He's very willing to help. My older children also are very happy in the kitchen, especially my oldest daughter. And I'm trying to get her to do a lot more. I mean, she's the one who did my hair, for example. And that's also another skill. I'm like, you should be able to learn how to do your personal grooming, but if you are good with your hands, I mean, there are people who make a living out of using their hands braiding hair when they're in university, or not. But the whole point is to see, where do your children have some kind of strength? I have a child who likes neatness, likes tidy things, likes order, so I let her tidy up, and it's something that she enjoys a lot. So to all the moms out there in lockdown, it can be frustrating. Once in a while, if you can, go and hide somewhere. I do, for your sanity, or just tell your kids that you need an hour to yourself if possible, and try to do something that you like to do. I don't think that this is the time to focus too much maybe on personal appearance. Some women are stressed out if they're used to makeup, they're used to doing their nails, they're used to having the perfect hair. You feel a little adrift at the moment, but just accept what is coming your way. Take each day at a time. If you're having a bad day, that's okay. You'll come out of it. But do things that you enjoy, and enjoy this time with your children. Enjoy this time with your family, because in a way it's a precious gift that we may never get back again. I am learning so much about my kids that I did not know before. So a very happy Mother's Day to each and every one of you. Be blessed and take care.
It's still Tag TV Live, and we are celebrating mothers. We are heading to the Allibhai household. Now, Sylvia has been a Miss Uganda, and not just only with the crown, but managed to create a situation where other women would wear the crown. How amazing is that? To be able to bring out that positive energy, and now she is a mother of a bubbling boy. We just want to find out how she's been handling this quarantine. So hey, here we go, Sylvia Allibhai.
For every female out there, you must be able to multitask. That is one of the gifts that God gave us as a woman. So when you go into motherhood, that means your level of multitasking has just gone to a different speed altogether. So as a former beauty queen, as a working mom, you have to be able to multitask. You must be able to do a couple of things, because it's a skill that only women have. I want to believe men are not so good at multitasking. We all know that. So it becomes so easy as a woman to do all these things. You're a wife, you're a mother, you're a business woman. You must make sure that life is balanced. You give time to your child, you give time to your business, because at the same time you need to make a living, you need to help your spouse, and you need to be there for your son. So you find the strength from within you. You draw that strength of being naturally a woman, and you see that you accomplish these goals, and you push on to see that you live another day, you live to feed your business, your family, and look after your kids. My experience during the lockdown has been awesome, I should say. I recently joked with my hubby Ali and told him I'm not coming back to work because I'm enjoying being a housewife. For the first time, I'm cooking 3 meals a day, becoming a chef like most of us out there in the world during lockdown. We've become self-proclaimed chefs. I'm making breakfast, lunch, dinner. I'm experimenting with what I can make in the kitchen, and I'm enjoying my time with the family, with my son. We're creating a stronger bond as a family, which is really awesome. And so I had to question myself that will I really go back to work after this lockdown? Is that something I want to do? So in conclusion, I'm having a great time in lockdown, bonding with my family, experiencing each other every day, and it was a necessary break to take given the busy schedules we have as a family always. Being a mom is one of the best experiences you could ever have in your life, but it's also one of the hardest because it requires changing your entire persona and your entire life. However, it's very rewarding, and I want to bless and say thank you and say go on and be encouraged to all the mothers out there. You're doing a great job and the world needs you.
Yeah, it is a boom party up in here, man. Tag TV celebrating mothers like never before. Now today is a special one for women, but even those who call themselves kings. Yes, the king herself is here. You wonder, is she putting the narration on her daughter, or is her daughter living a complete different life? It's something we ask ourselves all the time. As a mother, Cindy Sanyu has literally done everything to provide and protect for her baby. So here it is, as Cindy Sanyu tells us how the lockdown is treating her.
All right, being a mom has been there for a while. I've been a mother for eight years now, but I've been a fiance for months. So being a fiance is new. Motherhood is definitely a new experience every day because I'm raising a different human being and I'm learning her every single day. But being a fiance is exciting. It's not my first time, but it definitely feels good after dating for over 4 years now. So I cannot decide. It's a hard question. I can't decide what I'm enjoying more, between being a mother and being a fiance. Right now I'm enjoying actually both things happening at the same time. I am getting more time for my child and I'm definitely having more time for my man. So I can't answer this question. I'm enjoying both. The decision to call myself the king herself is not inborn. I haven't always been the king herself. It came with experience. It came with a certain feeling that I got because of all the time I'd been in the industry. The way the whole thing came up is that all these other female artists were calling themselves queens, like queen of this and queen of that. And I thought all of these queens have only been there a few years and I've been here quite a long time, so I cannot be a queen like them. So in regards to my daughter, if she grows up and decides that being a queen limits her and she wants to be a king, who am I to say no to that? Being a king is powerful. Being a king for me represents you make your own decisions. It represents you run your own empire. Being a queen represents being under a king. It represents being submissive to a certain power. As a queen, there's always a king. Everybody expects that. But when a king stands, nobody asks if the queen doesn't show up, if you know what I mean. So if Amani or any child out there grows up and decides that they don't want to be a queen anymore because it represents the same things that I just spoke about, then they can be a king. I don't mind it, but I want people to understand that being a king does not represent anything masculine. There's nothing about that. It just means as a female you stand above everybody else. It's like being an alpha female, being able to do things on your own, being able to make strong decisions on your own as a female, and you don't need a man to define you. You don't need a relationship to define you or money to define you. That's what the king herself represents.
Tag TV Live still holding it strong each and every single Sunday. Make sure you are locked on to our YouTube page, and that is a Talent Africa group. Now we come through to you at 7:30 p.m. A few weeks ago, we had this amazing lady, Zari the Boss Lady. Now she's not just only a great celebrity around the continent, but it's all because of her humanitarian work. She's been doing a lot of philanthropy, and only just that, she's also heavily into the business of making other women much better. In Uganda, she's been able to give a lot back to the community, but at home, she's amazing. She has a great household. She has shown us how she plays basketball. She has shown us how she gets to cook. We want to know, as Zari the Boss Lady, how does Zari the mother come in the same picture? So here we go, down to South Africa. Here is Zari.
It's nice to meet you.
Oh, really? My special treat is my turkey.
And my special treat is some nuts.
What else?
My special treat is a treasure.
A treasure? Yeah, so guys, this is how it all goes down in the kitchen.
This is how we cook, and then we learn how to cook nicely. We don't cut the south. When you cut yourself, your nail will be blood.
Exactly. So we're always in here cooking and learning how to cook at the age of 4. But he doesn't have catboard, and he's not your friend. Even Wrigley is my friend.
Monica is not your friend.
Monica is my friend, Tifa.
Yeah, everyone's your friend.
Hey guys, so it's a normal Monday at my household. I'm in the office, the kids are at school, the boys were earlier doing e-learning on their different platforms. We're trying to get through this COVID season one day at a time, but as a mom, it's my duty to, make sure these beautiful pictures painted. It's pretty normal, I love it. Yeah, and just to see how far this is gonna go. Otherwise, life is not gonna stop. Life obviously has to keep moving. Amid all this COVID, season, but hopefully everything is gonna get better very, very soon. Rocky's such a sleeper, but I'm glad he's still doing his work, he's focused, so yeah, so proud of my kids. He's a fan of PS, and man, you could stay here in the Xbox the whole time. But he's my guy for numbers. He's so good with accounting and mathematics, so sometimes when I'm stuck with my numbers, he's the guy to ask. So it's COVID time and the kids are doing a whole lot of e-learning, so I'm always out here to see if they're really complying, because these kids can play a lot. Wow. Baba, your turn to tell us a bedtime story.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna listen to Baba.
There's a cat? What does a cat do? He's crushed a girl.
Yeah, and this one came, he was big. Hey,
that looks like an alien.
Hey, yeah, I have a nice story.
Alright, you tell me.
Look at the alien. Hold it. And it is so got it.
Cut and say. Is that a princess?
Yes.
Tell us a bedtime story about this princess, because she looks so pretty. And I love her pink colors and all the rainbow colors that you put on her hair. And where is that instant spider?
I'm trying to touch it.
So this is more like every day before I sleep. If I'm home, I haven't traveled. It's creating. We just get into a little bit of me time, just to read stories and whatever it is that we can do. Sometimes we just watch a movie on it's beautiful on the screen until everybody passes out. And basically, it's just me being a mom and trying, to balance my life as a businesswoman and a mom. So, happy Mother's Day to everybody out there who's really trying hard to be in their kids' lives.
Look, Mommy.
It's beautiful.
Somebody, you better let them know. ariko mpinduka ikigwari urusa urukunda bukundo rusumo ya jambo rero nuko ngukunda ndabivuze ko data yambwiye ngo nzabe intwari nkawe ngo ninjire uwo nkunda reka sinkabishe indwara y'urukundo ntigira muganga rero ndagukunda yo. Abo tubana niba binziho nakuze ndi umukobwa ugira amasoni gusa kuri wowe nanjye sinimenya mfite ikiniga ese mbiherehe iyo nkugeze imbere muri cyane maze nkinyoza ariko urasa urukundo ndabivuze nzaba intwari nkawe ndabivuze ndabivuze niba kugukunda bihindutse icyakiramamye icyakiramamye emera twikundanire njyewe nawe turambane njyewe nawe turambane niba kugukunda bihindutse icyakiramamye icyakiramamye emera twikundanire njyewe nawe turambane njyewe nawe turambane ko data yambwiye ngo nzabe intwari nkawe ngo ninjire uwo nkunda reka sinkabishe indwara y'urukundo ntigira muganga nje rero ndagukunda yo. Ndabivuze 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 We hope you're enjoying the show. Now, a big shout out to Prudential Uganda, and they have done it again. So they are providing free diagnostic services to all Ugandans. Just go to prudential.ug/together and register in case you happen to actually, unfortunately, contract the coronavirus. They'll give your family a cash amount to help them while you are in the hospital. So go right now, register www.prudential.ug/together, and yeah, change your life. We're still here at Tag TV. I'm with the Sundowners, and we hope you're enjoying the music. Happy Mother's Day once again. Remember to stay safe, wash your hands with water, and, keep safe, keep safe. All right. Can we continue as we proceed? I'm sending you a love letter, and I hope you get this love letter. Maybe when you get this love letter, then you know that I'm in danger. I'm in danger, danger, danger. I'm in danger, danger, danger. I'm in danger. Said I'm in danger. Dear baby, I'm writing to know if you'll find Kubanga, the city fighting. Chidala sweetie, I'm a sugar ganda get you sa kulina go crash, yeah. Ole renkula babwenti, funa shoko munyingo, mala mama yeah, yeah, yeah. Ole mulenzi wa bei, unyumira jini, tole na muntu wambozi, omanyo kulia mabozi, yeah. Said I'm in danger, yeah, yeah. Danger, I'm in danger. Dear baby, where and kula bangon tunulira, funa body rush, yeah. Ako kafesi kakalunzi, bulichi muko gweta pimi wa bulunji, biwadozi. And I'm losing my mind. See, I go concentrating on tademu demiti, yeah. Oh, yakula sengenge, kusile confidence, kuanga bakeka mbabanzi. Oh, I'm in danger. Oh, I'm in danger. Yeah, yeah. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. Danger. I'm sending you a love letter, and I hope you get this love letter. Baby, when you get this love letter, oh, then you know that I'm in danger. And everybody watches someone to replying it. Oh, bedtime on committing it. Luli wala monko grabbing it, ko hugging it, ko kissing it. Just someone to replying it. Oh, bedtime on committing it. Luli wala monko grabbing it, ko hugging it, kissing it. Yeah. Oh, I'm in danger. I'm in danger, danger, danger. Hey. Yeah, boo. Is that it? Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for having us. Shout out to Tag TV, to Prudential. A big shout out to the Sundowners. Thank you so much for listening to us, spending some time with us today. Happy Mother's Day once again. My name has been Lilian Babazi with the Sundowners, and we wish you a very, very lovely Sunday.
We caught up with a couple of parents visiting a new dad.
As a single mother, my children are all I live for. No matter what comes my way, I am certain that their future education is taken care of with PruEduServe. So everything is kawa, kawa, kawa.
We are Prudential. Our values mean a lot.
Prudential. Let's face life together. Turinawe.
Protection life.